shut the f*** up. Just ruined the shot, you silly dog. Oh, it was early in the spring when I decided to go for to work up in the woods in North Ontario. I just want someone to see this. For anyone that ever tells me that bug season's over or there aren't bugs in Northern Ontario, like, my goodness. My goodness. Little bastards are everywhere. Ow. How about this? Let's get out of this buggy f***ing hellhole. Welcome to the High Vis Network channel trailer submission number 17A. The High Vis Network is a homemade organic Canadian network to cover some homemade organic Canadiana. So a lot of people have asked me this lately. A lot of people ask me, what's the point of all this? What is this? What's up? What's going on? What the hell's happening? Well, I'll tell you. We got all sorts of interesting stuff to present, but it doesn't necessarily go together. But that's okay. We're going to fit it together anyway. Somehow. Probably with post-editing. I'd really like to share the Canadian experience with the rest of the world. Whatever the heck that means. I'd like to shed some light on the rest of the country and its norms and values and its pastimes and activities, and all the wonderful people tucked into all these hard-to-access little corners. Whatever the hell that means. We can find out together. What we need, my friends, is one format to rule them all. And so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what I've concluded is that it's absolutely too much for one man to do. So, we're going to hire it out to the lowest bidder. Welcome to Canada. We're going to hire it out to the lowest bidder and we're going to see what happens. I hope you enjoy this.
Alrighty then, so here's how to make a High Vis network. Step 1. Hire some competent staff.
Good afternoon, I am Rodney Electronics. I'm here to continue work on your electronics.
Competent in this context, meaning the closest autonomous human willing to work hours on end and for modest compensation. Scour all yard sales within 300 kilometers for professional-grade film equipment. Settle for consumer-grade electronics instead, which may not always want to integrate.
This shit is way too expensive.
Step 14. Organize your camera junk, keeping in mind angles, sound leveling, lighting, electrical consumption.
Oh my goodness.
Step J. Attempt to make some semblance of a productive film studio. Step 17B. Fail. Step 22. Order more junk from the internet.
This stuff is way too expensive.
Build custom camera and microphone boom equipment. Set up lots of lights everywhere. Step 40. Threaten your local computer technology into editing videos. Make some semblance of a file server network. Find a way to stop the computers from melting. Somewhere around here, you're approximately ready to start filming things.
I promise nothing.
We win!
I promise nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
We win! Yay!
Yay! Yay!
So who am I? Now don't you worry your pretty little head about that. Since what you see before you is a collection of the highlights of a dramatization of a series of lifestyle choices, I'd urge you to take it with a grain of salt. Like everything else on the internet, actually. I am clearly a cartoon character. Oh yes, I am most definitely a cartoon character. Oh my goodness, this looks crazy. Wow. Cartoon character. Oh yes, I am most definitely a cartoon character. You can call me the Legend of Tim Smith, if that makes it easier for you. And now, a bracing word from one of our many sponsors. Buying old stuff from yard sales.
Let's go back.
It's an adventure. Buying old things from yard sales. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. And chin. It's an adventure. An adventure. An adventure. And sure. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I live in a ditch. I live in a ditch. I live in a ditch. But don't worry about that. I live in a ditch. But that's okay. Don't worry about that. Or at least I used to, until my life's ambitions presented themselves. Timothy J. North, performance truth artist at large. To boldly absorb vast reams of media and editorialize the crap out of them. And, what I really want to do? Artist at large. Help people make sense of the great culture wars. For your viewing and entertainment pleasures. What I really want to do is help all sorts of people from all creeds and walks of life and orientations and destinations and habituations and da-na-na-na-na. Hope you enjoy. Introducing Timothy J. North, performance truth artist at large. Can dream, eh? And I mean, all things considered, these are some strange and hilarious times we live in. We gotta take advantage of that. And I want to do this indoors, in a building, in an actual building.
Oh my god.
In general, someone's got to pick up the slack. For Canada!
This place has running water.
My home and native land!
Oh my god.
Home and native land. I'm never gonna leave. And now, a bracing word from one of our many sponsors. Does anybody want to buy a window? Sure. One window. Take it to your camp, nail it to something.
The idea.
Take it to the dump.
Increasingly, it seems the
Whatever you'd like. This window could be yours. This window could be yours if only you care enough to come take it. Because I don't. The High Vis Network editing experience.
High Vis Network editing room, in which you will have to endure High Vis Network editing. And myself, Tom Smythe, Esquire. I aim to be the most cynical Canadian alive, and together, hopefully we can add some captions and some funny noises. Together, we can hope to make some semblance of sense out of this crazy conflagration of nonsense, and...
Oh, Canada!
By the end of it, you probably won't end up liking me very much.
But that's okay.
I promise you nothing.
Sparkly rocks. Yes, I said sparkly rocks. You. Yes, you. Listen up. There might be gold in them there rocks. Wouldn't you like to own some sparkly rocks? I think you would. Sparkly rocks. They might contain tiny amounts of gold. Maybe. Probably not.
It's a rock. Nah.
How do I turn this thing off?
If you like this sort of thing, consider sending me money. I've said too much. Much, too much, too much. I said too much. We've said too much. The preceding has been a presentation of the High Vis Network. Deal with it.